Yeah. Yes. Gamers rise up. We are watching the Lionesses match. Yeah. Oh wait. I want to watch it live. Why is it not letting us? Yeah. There we go. Watch live. Yeah. Why is it not letting us watch live? What? I'm literally hitting watch live and it's not even letting us. What? What are you doing? I don't even know what it is doing. I'm very confused right now. There we go. So we're 1-0 up. I thought I'd started at 6 o'clock, give us enough time after the Shields match. Right, hang on. Do this again. Sorry. There we go. And the match is live. I'm just going to do a South Shields FC career mode on FIFA. We'll leave the Newcastle one in the past. So it's 1-0. I saw it. Alessia Russo. Alessia Russo scored. She's good. I like her. Probably not. I'd rather use her as a target. A woman, man, whatever. Half time, I'm just going to be talking about the Shields match. I'm not making a separate video for that. Raging Rita seems to be a channel that just won't exist. I think it might exist if I just do copied videos. Like pre-recorded, I can't speak. Anyways, we're doing the Inter Miami watch along from 9:15 as well, so it's a long day for me. All football related, which is good. But yes, Leah Williamson with the ball. Hannah Hampton, I'm presuming I've not even seen the lineups. Alex Greenwood. I couldn't tell you who number 5 is. Kira Walsh, no, Kira Walsh is number 4, isn't she? I've not even had a shower. Yeah, I would usually still probably be in the shower now. I've not even done my food shopping this week. I was just focused on this, watching it from 6 o'clock, which I know is a bit pedantic, but cross in. Look, I got me Lionesses t-shirt from Redbubble on. And obviously Newcastle lost, didn't they? Which is just, I want Eddie Howe out. I defended him last season through the rough patch. I was rewarded with a Carabao Cup. This season, I've tried defending him, but when you have 3 weeks with the players, or half of them, and the last 2 games you put on Voltemada after the 85th minute. Free kick, England. Who was that? Number 7. Lauren James. I swear she has a different hairstyle every time we're on the stream. Last time, it was the UEFA Women's Champions League. She had like a proper long, braided hair. Anyways, I've had to put my thing on full brightness, so I expect the charger to be out at half time. Iceland. I know that their men's team are to be reckoned with. I don't know about their women's. I do know they've got some good players, but he has England lionesses on the ball. Bruner's daughter from West Ham, the CDM. She doesn't play for West Ham anymore. I like her. She's solid. If she is Icelandic, Iceland have the ball. And that lass who used to play for Juventus and Wolfsburg, Gunnarsdottir. Have I said her? So there's Brunnersdottir and Gunnarsdottir. Oh, yeah. Although to be fair, right, if you're on the opposing team and if you're on a team and you're losing, you shouldn't really be counted down. I feel like if you're deliberately wasting time, then it gets looked into as match fixing. But if you're on the losing team, why do you need to count them down? They know they're losing and they're trying to find the best way. Like, you know what I mean? If you're winning 1-0, let the goalkeeper hold the ball for as long as he wants on the opposing team. It's not going to affect you. But we'll be watching the Inter Miami match from the start. I couldn't use my Wi-Fi for Apple TV. Kept saying there was an error, so I've had to like use my data to make an account, which is just bizarre. He has Iceland, who are looking decent enough on the ball. We're looking a bit sloppy. I was raging FIFA 96 got it crashed. I don't like emulating games. I thought that was a corner as well. It's a goal kick to us. I don't like emulating games. I really, really don't. I don't agree with it in the sense of game preservation. I do agree with, because I feel like if it's there digitally, then you've usually got the preservation system where old games can find new life. And in terms of gaming, I wouldn't trust emulation, and it showed because the game crashed. I don't like emulation to play. As a preservation system, I agree with it, but not, you know. Because I first played FIFA 96 on my 22nd birthday, what I'm going to be doing is doing a whole football rebrand. But yes, us on the ball, I'll talk later. Low pass in. I let this fizzle out or end up in the net. We'll see. Alex Greenwood passes. He has Lauren Hemp, who's a baller. I think I'll start playing games properly on my 23rd birthday, which is Wednesday after next. Crazy to think about. For now, the only live streams I'm going to be doing for the watch-alongs is going to be my teams, so Newcastle, South Shields, Inter Miami / Fort Lauderdale, England and Australia for now. I want a good enough system where I want variety. I don't mind watching a foreign cup game if it's a first against second division team. So you can root for the underdogs. I don't mind that. But I'm trying to figure out what the best way, is to put the watch-alongs on. How do I dictate which games to play? And then there's going to be a bit of a rejigging as soon as my birthday rolls about. Here's us with the ball. I was even thinking about archiving / deleting the Julian Anderson film reviews because I didn't really review them. I just described them, but I feel like it's good to keep them so you can go, okay, you started talking about them in a review, but then you actually learned how to review them properly. So I quite like that, but he has us on the ball just onside. By the look of it, shot straight at the keeper, but you fumbled it, but just caught it. And it was like Russo. Because I don't like how I've reacted to some of the content in the terms and conditions of talking about the films and reviewing them, two different things, but we'll keep them there. What is it that Wrote the Show said? Deleting your old videos, are you dumb? Stop being so ashamed of where you came from. Oh no, we've headed it into our own box, but number 9 has fumbled it. Who else is Icelandish? I might know. I found this geezer on YouTube. Apologies, I don't know your name. But he does EastEnders watch-alongs every day. Well, every day it's on. And I'm like, yeah, I can get behind that. I don't think I'd ever watch a soap unless the soap ended. Because soaps are essentially a fictional, real-life, day-to-day. And soaps, unless viewership went down or the subgenre stopped, because there are dramas at the end of it. I will review soaps on my channel if they have ended, but not when they haven't, if that makes sense. But yes, Lucy Bronze. This is on ITV4 and ITVX. But FIFA 96, I'm not going to do a career mode. when I do pick up the game again, I think I'll just do an England World Cup tournament because there's no transfer market. And if I'm going to be doing South Shields, I can pretend Aston Villa is South Shields because I've got the same kit. You know what I mean? And there's a transfer market where you can transfer as many players as you want, which is interesting. Long ball from Hampton. Could it find Hemp? No, it can't. And then this, you're doing the watch alongs, you're watching it, but you're not really, you're talking about other stuff while you're watching it. See, I don't get that. You're the goalkeeper and you're losing 1-0. Why are you time wasting? Who? Is that Russo number 9? Go on, shot. But it's not been a good day for me, I'm not going to lie. Is that Lauren James? Dilly-dallying in the box? It's felt like a defeat today against Bedford. Because Fylde have won. We'll talk about it at half time. We're just, we're getting there around the box and then passing it back. And I'm not talking about Shields, well, I might as well be, but I don't like this new generation of footballers who are too scared to have a pop outside the box. All of these possession-based divvies, all of these. Oh, well, actually, if you pass it into the net, no. But we'll do an England World Cup tournament at some point on my birthday if I've got time. I'll also be the first one without my mum, which is going to be bizarre. Uh, yeah. So maybe I'll be on it. I don't know. Obviously, I can think now and I'll go, you know what? I can hop on it. But obviously, the day is going to feel a lot more emptier. Ooh, that's a bit cinematic camera angle, isn't it? That's like Sam Raimi, Spider-Man swinging. uh, but no, it's going to feel bizarre. So I may not be on my birthday, but we'll see. Yeah. And the issue is, I want to react to Celine Dion because I loved her. But then one of her songs was played at the funeral, and it's like, well, I'll just be in tears. So how do I react to it? It'll make a good thumbnail, but I'm not going to put that as a thumbnail. I will. Album reactions are coming at some point. See, I'm considering Raging Rita to just be, excuse me, I'm considering it to just be a food and drink review channel and then a vlog. But here's us on the ball, Lauren Hem managed to keep it in, nearly fell over the ball. Here we go. Low pass in. Alex Greenwood manages to get it. Pass. Ooh, good header away from the Icelandic player. She's got a big head. That's what you need if you're a centre back heading it away. Big head. And that's not, it's a compliment. She's a defender. She needs a big head. Oh, that looks nice actually. Where the pitch is. It looks like it is. The pitch is literally behind or in front of, however you want to look at it, a park. It's actually a parent with a pushchair just walking by it, and it's a national team's. Again, we've got the Sam Raimi cameras. You know when Spider-Man's swinging and it follows it, so you feel like you're Spider-Man. I feel like that's what the new movies are going to try and do, which is good. But I still think Mark Webb's iteration of Spider-Man swinging isn't as appreciated. I appreciate that the camera angles for Sam Raimi's made you feel like Spider-Man, but the second Mark Webb film, man, there's a good film, a very good film, hidden in and amongst the Sony marketing, Sinister Six, we want this movie, this universe. And then everybody's clamoring for an amazing Spider-Man 3. I was doing that way before. Oh, was that bit of pitch kicked up? Black, yes. I feel like I can feel it. I don't have any shoes on, but I can feel, when you play on the pitch and you get those black stones. I need to turn foot mob off for this game. It's half time, it's 1-0 to the Lionesses. And how do I mute for this game? Yes, there we go. Well, that's been a bit weird today. It's been raining, it's been sunny, it's been windy. It's like all four seasons. And I came in yesterday and there was a massive spider on my curtain. I managed to get it out, but I was like, where have you been? The window's not been open. And there's Octopus Energy. I'm with them. And yet my transaction bills are a bit. I have to manually input it in. This is the moment you've waited for. I thought DAZN had the Women's Champions Leagues. I was gaming with one of my mates last night and she was like, I don't like Toy Story. And I was like, what? How do you not like Toy Story? That's bonkers. I get not like a number 4. But you've seen all of them? I will be reviewing the Toy Story film series one day. I'm not sure when number 5 comes out. I think it's out now. I'm not going to watch it all in time. Because the way that I do things, it's a bit more complicated. What I'm thinking about doing purely is having all of the things that I want to watch, movies, and then rewind it to TV shows, rewind it to etceteras, just something like that. You know what I mean? Ooh, Zendaya. I've never watched Euphoria before, but it just looks like one of those weird sexual shows that is just there to be sexual and not much else. Hello? Why does my YouTube keep on like stopping the stream on my phone? Anyways, we're going to talk about the South Shields game. I've put me jersey in the wash. Smells of defeat. There we go. Don't know if you can see it, but that's the kit. Obviously, it's massively falling apart, but I don't like the kit for this year. I loved the one last year. It was like a 1970s West Ham inspired European kit. Why did I sniff that? I don't have a sweat fetish. That's just I can smell it in my nostrils. Anyways, we played abysmally. I was telling my dad there, I was like, if you can't motivate, we're talking about the Shields game, by the way. Excuse me. If you can't motivate those players for that game, what can you motivate them for? And I realised who I was mimicking. The original Andy Tate. The original Andrew Tate. So it is a bit of a weird one, to be honest with you. We, up until our defeat in the first round proper of the FA Cup, had a fantastic start. Fast, fluent. Hang on, why does it change to ITV? One. Remember when the one used to be in the yellow square? Get ready, your show's about to start. What show? Alright, that's silly. Anyways, as I was saying, you look at it and you go, from August to January, our form was electric. We were playing very good football, we were scoring the goals, keeping clean sheets. Yes, the goal that I missed, Lauren, Alessia Russo, sorry. That was a bit of luck, that one. Bobbled. Who's in the studio? Her, is it, what's her name? Laura Woods. With Karen Carney and Anita Asante. I like both of those players. Anyways, from August to January, we had electric form. Fast, flowing, ferocious, fantastic, fabulous. And we were a team you would not want to mess with. And sometimes we had defeats. But for the most part, it was really, really good. And it was a massive improvement over last season. But then the FA Cup comes around and you make it to the first round proper. And then what happens? You get knocked out. And all of a sudden, the mannerisms of the club start to change a bit. Performances are now getting hit or miss, whether it's a good game, whereas it was once in a blue moon, it was a bad game. And then you're looking at it from the microscope of hindsight. And you agree with the guy that sits next to you. The FA Cup isn't something we should be competing for. He doesn't go to the FA Cup games because he wants to be in the EFL and sees the FA Cup as a hindrance if one of our players gets injured in that competition. What was the point? Argued with him playfully because, we're sound with each other. But I see his point because if it wasn't for the FA Cup, I think our form would have still been as it was, where we were just having an amazing time. Unfortunately, that isn't how life works, and you drop your head, surely. You made it this far to the FA Cup. And that's what you should be proud of, not disjointed, not disheartened. You should be appreciative, you should be happy that you've actually made it to the proper first round of the FA Cup. So many teams dream of that, and we did that. We got there, so I can't fault them for that. The performance obviously wasn't the best. Maybe that was partly due to the league difference. But yeah. Uh, it's looking like it's playoffs for us. But what I want to say is accountability. Accountability of openly saying we either got the game plan wrong or we're dropping my heads, because as a manager, I get it. You need to defend your players, even if they play woeful. However, you also need to come out and give the fans a reason to believe what you're saying. So when you're coming out, and I've not watched the game's post-match interview, but I bet you he's going to say it wasn't a bad game, we deserved the win or whatever, even though we drew. Their goalkeeper, by the way, Bedford Town's goalkeeper, take a bow, sorry. He had a fantastic game. Honestly, fantastic. Um, I don't like Jasper Sheik, whatever you want to call him. I don't like him. I really don't. And I'll tell you why. Because he dilly-dallies with the ball. Excuse me. He thinks that he's so cool on the ball, but he's not. Is that rain again? I don't like Jasper Shake. Honestly, I would get rid of him and give Tom Watson the #1 jersey next season, whether we get promoted or not. Watson didn't tend to really fiddle about the ball with his feet. Very rarely he did, and it was annoying. I remember there was one first half where he, out of all of our players, had the most touches because we kept passing it back to him. Even he was probably getting a bit fed up of having the ball. To me, if you're a goalkeeper, the only time you should be touching the ball is stopping a shot or when it's a goal kick. So yeah, from Kieran Trippier after today's late defeat against Bournemouth. I love you, Trippier, but no thank you. Jasper Shake, I would sell. Sonny Finch, I would sell. I'd put Dodds further up the pitch because he makes more of a difference. I would sell Alcock. And Sean McGurk, I would probably get rid of. There's a lot of players I would just be happy to see the back of, to be honest. Again, I've talked about Jasper Shake, but Sonny Finch, as soon as he got that permanent contract, what has he done, really? He got man of the match somehow in the last game against Macclesfield. As soon as Sonny Finch signed that new permanent contract, I said to myself, he is not going to try. And guess what? He didn't. He hasn't. He was very good on loan, and as soon as he knew he was staying, he's phoned in his performances. And if I was busted, I would be telling him, you've been phoning in your performances. I gave you a permanent contract to reward you for your hard work, and this is how I get repaid. Sean McGurk, my mate, likes some UTM13 who sometimes on the live calls, streams, whatever. I don't rate Sean McGurk that much. He's had a decent game to be fair, but I feel like he's a bit inconsistent. For me, if I was manager, I wouldn't get into my starting 11. And even then on the bench, I'd rather just have substitutes that I actually would trust. I wouldn't really trust Sean McGurk. Ethan Robson on loan from Carlisle, he's not really done anything. I'll just send him back. Todd Alcock is a very underwhelming footballer. How he made it to Aston Villa's academy, I do not know. Um, and now I'm just trying to think, really. My team would be a 4-2-4, Watson in goal. And even then, I'm not going to say I like all of these players that are in the starting 11 in my own personal one. But as of the players we have, I'll probably have Sykes, uh, Boss, controversial, I know, Man, and put Dodds in like a bit of a wing back role. DM would be Martin Smith. Why not? Cam would be Royce. Two wingers would be. mm, I think we'll just need new wingers to be fair. Then up front, Blackett and Scott. But no, I think we'll just do a South Shields career mode. That'll be the team on FIFA. Football Manager, who knows? PES, probably just create an A-League team or something because they're more, well, it's a Japanese franchise at heart. PES, International Soccer 11 or Superstar Soccer. But there's a substitution coming on. She looks familiar, number 14. Is that Dudek? West Ham central defensive midfielder. Oh no. Lottie Ruben Moyes coming on for Leah Williamson. So one Aguna replacing another. I like Ruben Moy. I actually think she's one of our best centre backs. Personally, she would be getting in my starting 11. And I'd put Greenwood as a centre back because I like a ball playing centre back. I grew up with the Philippe Albert. Oh, goal against Man U, away 5-0 on the VHS. But I'm a very attack minded head coach. You know, you'd have 4-2-4, two wing backs, one ball playing centre back, one attacking midfielder, two wingers, two strikers. And even the goalkeeper would be launching the ball most of the time. But England, Iceland, back underway. Lucy Ward sounds familiar. Anyways, 45 minutes in, obviously. What a day for football it is. Watch the Lionesses. The Lionesses bottle this. Our next game, I don't know when it is, but I am looking forward to the World Cup because I did like watching the Euros when I watched it. Hello, viewer who has just joined. How are you? This match is on ITV4/ITVX. Gylfi Sigurdsson, Icelandic legend. I was watching an Adam Johnson deep dive video this morning, or this afternoon rather. Iceland with the long throw in, it's bouncing about, no handball. 2 games in a row, South Shields, we've had 2 over the line goals not given. Nah, it wasn't a handball anyways, knew nothing about it. And I'm not being biased. I wouldn't like it if we got a decision for us that wasn't the right decision. Somebody sent me a WhatsApp message, but no notifications popped up. Iceland with the corner, over. No. I'm not going to say what the text message was about, not that it's anything serious. What does TT mean? Nothing. TT me when you're finished. What does TT mean? It's not text me, text. Text talk text. What? TT. What does TT mean? I hate these abbreviations. I love her, she's my auntie, but I don't like these abbreviations. TT. What does TT mean? I was going to go to the South Shields women's match tomorrow, but then they're playing it downhill where it's opposite the river weir, and it's a nightmare to get to. Our women's team is absolutely dreadful, but the manager, she can't get sacked. She's immortalised because it's not even a professional team. It's treated like a family day out, which is very annoying. She drinks coffee and has a laugh with the fans, even when we're losing. She's on her phone. No wonder our players are awful, because to get it from her, she's fumbled her way into the FA Cup first round proper with us. 2 seasons on the bounce. One of those, we got to the second round proper. Fair dues. Can't take that away from her. But, away. Let's just get a better manager. But there's a free kick to Iceland. Lineswoman is standing near the ball to stop it from being taken. Referee's having a word. See, I doubt you even need to pay to get into this Iceland game because people can just watch it from the outside like they are doing. There's like like stands or something. You know, in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 where they're all behind this thing when the Rhino's trying to kill the police, but they're all watching. Anyways, Iceland with the fumbled Hannah Hampton. Oh, she's got it. She's got it. She's got it. She is an inspiration, Hannah Hampton, within regards to depth perception, surgery, being a goalkeeper. Say what you want about the women's game. I'm not here to listen to any derogatory comments. You know, a sport's a sport, even if it's a different level of intensity. She is probably one of the best goalkeepers currently in the game. I don't think the move was fair to. I'm not going to talk about the Mary Earps situation. I don't know too much about it. I do love Mary Earps as well, the queen of stops, but no. Anyways, Alex Greenwood, who used to have a nice face and whatever's happened. Thrown into us again. I feel I can hear it raining, but then it's not. It's weird. I find it funny how you can't criticize somebody for getting plastic surgery or Botox because, oh, maybe she wanted it, let's not criticize her. She got it to feel happy about her face, but if you change your face, people are going to be talking about it, and 9 times out of 10, you look better then. You know what I mean? Iceland player feigning injury issue number 23. No, she's up. What is this? Is this a qualifier? I didn't actually check. Oh yeah, it is Euro qualifier. I was actually going to ask if Iceland's in Europe. I find it weird how a lot of players have Dotter in their last, like Dottered in their last name, especially the women's players. Like I've noticed a lot. I don't notice it too much at the men's. Iceland with the low ball free kick straight at Hannah Hampton. Oh, but she's fumbled it again. Oh, she's fumbling. That's 2 fumbles she's had. Let's not make it a habit. I feel like the referee shouldn't be counting down how long a player has the goalkeeper to kick the ball out or throw it out or take it out the hands. I guess the fans will be chanting anyways, helping the team out, but I feel like it's just an incentive for them to wait till they get to 1 second. 9:15, the Inter Miami watch along will start. Give me enough time for a shower, a shave. Anyways, here we go. Nope, Iceland kicked the ball out. 52 minutes in, nearly 53. Pass back to Hampton. Bad pass. Why can't you criticize people when they get plastic surgery? Why are they so protected? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like at the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, what is the point? Because you're literally changing your face so people don't criticize you. but then they know when you get it. It's like what Emma Stone got a nose job. It's like when you see Amanda Holden and Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell looks like a wax figure. Honestly. What is it, the House of Madame Tussauds or something? John's daughter, number 23, has the ball. There's Chloe Kelly warming up. Was that an offside call? Yes. Let's have a look. That better not have been given. I mean, I say that. I'm for the lionesses, but that wasn't a deliberate handball. If that's what it was given for, that was. Uh, Lucy Bronze with the throw in to take. That their goalkeeper limping. Looks it. Well, not limping, but she's either flattening something out on the grass with her boot, or she's a trainer, or she's yeah. Free kick? No free kick. Let me put my pillows up. We've got the ball. I feel like I'm not that as attentive to this game because I watched it like 35 minutes in. But I'm usually sorted by 6 o'clock anyways. And I'm not really doing the food shop, so I thought that would be the best time. Plus, I was having a poo on the toilet. No, I was doing it on my bed like I'm that turd. The Mario, the behind the scenes of the Mario watch along. So me actually watching the Mario movies should be happening from Monday, which means well, I don't know what that means actually. Don't know when the video will be coming out like. So I've not sorted out plans for next week yet. That'll be happening on Monday. Iceland have the long ball, and Hampton keeps it in, and Swallows going to pick it up. Whatever happened to Kiara Keaton? Is she still like getting game time? Because I thought, despite everything, she was doing a pretty decent job. I forgot who she came in for. Was it Ellie Roebuck had a stroke, bless her. I like Ellie Roebuck. Bad pass from Hampton gives Iceland the chance for a throw in. Is that a substitution being made? Not yet. Yes. Why is a manager spitting? I don't mind, like, obviously, I don't like the players doing it, but I can understand from their point of view. Why is the manager spitting? Just because you're outside doesn't give you a reason to spit. Iceland's throw in. Hampton has it. Is that a back pass? I think that's a back pass, you know. I think that's a back pass. And that's against us. Let's watch it. Maybe I can have a better viewing. Show a better angle, please. There we go. Oh, eh? Another, like, from behind. Maybe it wasn't. I think it just, because there was no intent to pass it, it just hit off the leg. It just happened to be the closest player next to the goalkeeper. You don't really see back passes being given. Just bizarre, isn't it? Does a goalkeeper yet get a yellow card for back passes? Surely not. Although maybe. But it's one of those, if the goalkeeper's on a yellow card and he accidentally back passes, like handles it after a pass back, is that worthy of a red card? Not really. Oh, wonderful ball. Wonderful ball. Alessia Russo's got it. I always prefer Russo as a target man. Woman, sorry. Yes, Lauren James, who I think did that lovely through ball. And she curls it way over. Is this in England? I don't think this is in Iceland. I thought so. But there's no Icelandic. Oh, never mind. There is. I was going to say there's no Icelandic adverts. As soon as I start blabbering my mouth, of course there is. Three substitutions for Iceland who I wouldn't say they've had us on the ropes. It's mostly been Hannah Hampton fumbling the ball a few times. But yeah, the substitutions nonetheless. Like I say, it's only going to be my personal teams and nations for the watch alongs as of right now, because I want to do a sports rebrand. Anyways, Linda Lift Buama is off for Sandra Jason. CD's Hedusdotter is off for Hafren Halladosdotter. See what I mean? Like the last names are eerily similar. And then Ida Maren Hemmens' daughter is on for Hilde, is off for Hilde and Bronsdotter. Sorry, it's the one before had like an A and an E, like half and half. Like, what do you pronounce that as? E. A. I'm always fascinated by different countries' ways of like communicating in terms of written language and scriptures and stuff. A terrible decision to pass it to Hannah Hampton. Just booted it out for a throw in. Surely that throw in should be further back. Anyways, number 23 has the ball. Lucy Bronze gets it out for a corner. Another reason I'm thinking about doing a rebrand for the watch alongs is I don't just want it to be football. There is other sports, and I'm just purely going off of childhood, what I want to get into. Yes, hello, hacker JZ6MM. You are not knowing any of my details, but you can ask a reasonable question. Thank you very much. If I get hacked on here, you've got nothing to hack as well, mate. Don't worry, don't worry. Unless you want, what, 212 subs? Corner for Iceland? No, it's a goal kick. Is it? It is? Oh, yeah, it is. Hit off a head. Vigo Stotter. You can ask the question, mate. Lauren James is off for Bethmead. Laura Blinkilde Brown is off for Jasper. And is that it? I don't know. I don't think it has. Um, I know one of the last home games that we had, it was delayed for half an hour. Was it New York City? It got delayed by half an hour. Or the game after that. I'm not too sure. I hope it hasn't, but I will have a look before I go on the live stream. Maybe just search up. Can you not do that? I'm busy watching a football match. Just type up. So the match is meant to be in England. Kickoff time 9:30. I'll do 15 minutes early stream. Can you not use your other phone? Just type up Inter Miami, Colorado Rapids, and then just see what the latest news is. I'm using my phone for the chat log and then the laptop for the match. Lowenham Cross. Or if you've got Facebook. Alright. I'm sure the Spanish Google will still tell you if you type it up, if it's been delayed. I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't know why you're asking me to search up something on Google, and I'm sure you're fairly confident and able to do that as well. You know what I mean? If you can text us, I'm sure you can put it in a Google search bar. Then I'm assuming it has been delayed, which I will have to look into, and then just have a look at the time for the live stream to change if need be. What time is it? So what time is it in Spain for you now? Iceland have the ball. Passing it around. We've got the ball back. So what is the time in Spain right now? Just so I know. Number 23 with another long throw, and I'm presuming. Straight to Hampton, who's caught it. If you throw in the ball from a throw and then it goes in, it's not a goal. Hits off the back of one of her players when she does the goal kick. Iceland have the ball again. Just a bit of a slow second half. Surely, if you want to be qualifying for the Euros, you want to be heavily attacking it, not just thinking, oh, we'll get through. Lucy Bronze, who passes. Iceland have had the most chances in the second half. I'm not too sure about the first. From what I watched, it was mostly us, the lionesses. Cross into the box, low driven, over. Is that Geordie, Georgia? Yeah. Ooh, he has Iceland with the ball. They're throwing. If the Inter Miami match is delayed, the live stream time will be changing. As long as the latest is 10 o'clock, I'll be doing the live stream. I wonder why the matches keep getting delayed. I know the other one did. I don't know if it was at home, but another Inter Miami game was delayed for like half an hour, which is ridiculous. Well, there goes hacker second part of username. Like, why are you asking me to search something up on Google that you are fairly able to do yourself? If you can text me, you can click off, open up the Google tab. I don't know. Oh, good save from the Iceland goalkeeper. That was a header from him. That was a good save from the Icelandic international. I say that as I'm watching Iceland play. What's this, Firefox? Anyways, see, that was, that had to be straight there. Close range, fair dues to her. But apparently, I'll be doing a watch along for the Kidderminster Harriers. Final game of the season for Emilia Askews' daughter is off for Catalan trigger of her daughter. Why don't have daughter? I don't get it. Oh, oh, I've just realised. The daughter for the women and son for the man. Daughter and son. That's crazy, that. I think that's because Gylfi Sigurd's son, he's a man. Crazy. That's like my last name being, don't know. That's like it being Lucy Braun's daughter. Because the last name that the daughter of Sigurd's son, he's Sigurd's son. She's Brunner's daughter. That's weird, that. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But I like it. That's cool. It's cool because it's niche. But if it's like everybody in England had that, I'd just be like, why? And then when you become a trans person, well, I say become, you don't just become a trans person. If you are transgender, what happens then? Is it son, daughter? Does that get changed? There's Serena Wiegman, the legend that she is. Big puffer purple jacket, sponsored by M&S and EE. I'm with them. Phone and broadband. It's been a very naff second half. Maybe I didn't really miss anything. It just feels like we're happy to be 1-0 up. So we have the Men's World Cup this year, the Women's World Cup next year. Ooh. Oh, wait. The pass should have been made earlier. 3 seconds too late. I could have Lucy Bronze that from offside position. No. My laptop needs charging. We'll let this go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, again, goodbye, Iceland. Shot over. Here from the boss after today's late defeat to Bournemouth. You'll probably say it's very uncharacteristic of us to keep conceding after the 85th minute. We should not ever do that, but we do. And it isn't my fault. I want Eddie Howe gone. I love him, and I always will do, and I've defended him for so long, but I can't keep on supporting the head coach who just seems to have run out of ideas. If he was willing to adapt, if he just came out earlier on in the season and just said, listen, oh, he has Iceland though, with a long goal kick, had to be cleared by Ruben Moy. Iceland want to do a quick throw in. If he just came out after last season and just went, listen, this season's going to be a bit of a unique one because I want us to change our brand of football to better match how the football sport itself and the way of playing is evolving. I think it would have been given a bit more time with the fans. And if he just openly said, Iceland throw in, if he just openly said something along the lines of, look, our brand of football that got with this far isn't working anymore. It's going to take a while for me to figure out the best way to get everything done, but I'm going to try something different each game, and if it works, we'll keep it. And we'll look at the drawn board or something. Just anything, just some clarity, some. Because I don't feel like he's doing anything different. Booted away by Geordie Georgia, who's looking for a new club, signed for the Toon. Iceland, ooh, good save, Hampton. Blazed over the bar. Well, difficult angle. I feel like saying blazed over the bar is a bit unfair to her. There's a very tight angle. How come she's just got Jesson then? That's her last name? Not Jesson daughter, not Jesson son. Did she arrive from like a factory or a stalk or something? You know, like when they used to say, oh, a stalk dropped you off at the doorstep. Because nobody's going to tell a kid about the birds and the bees. Lucy Bronze would not do that, but she's just booted the ball. Iceland have been solid. It looked like just a bit. Wow, she's a tall Langley, Becky Langley, what's it? How do you say it? When someone's tall and is it Lagley? There is a word, but I feel like even if I'm saying the right word, it doesn't sound like the right word. Langley, tall and Langley. That's not, is it? Iceland are defensively sound, more substitutions. Alex Greenwood, the one that isn't a rapist, is off for Neve Charles. I like Neve Charles. Feel like she's a bit underlooked as a footballer, but I like her. Well, if Haka last name is right and the Inter Miami game is delayed, I will have to look into it and do a rejigging of the uh, live stream time start. Play carries on. Too much of a long through ball. Iceland have it. Laurenham still down, and it doesn't look good. Shoulder injury. Uh, Shoulder injury, or maybe she's winded. If she's walking now, it's like FIFA when you've got the plaster emoji next to the player. Do you risk them? Do you not? As I was trying to say before, I want to also watch other sports that I grew up like wanting to watch or having some connection to. Iceland. Oh, how unlucky are they? The ball nearly rolled over the line, hit the post. Another Iceland player tried to run and get it in. Hannah Hampton just stopped it. We'll probably see it on the replay again. Very unlucky. Iceland still have the ball. So apart from football watch-alongs, I want to do NFL watch-alongs because I remember growing up watching an episode of like whatever their match of the day version was on the BBC Red Button. I wouldn't mind getting into rugby, so I used to check their scores for some reason. Wrestling, but it would depend on who's fighting. Any non-team sports, it would just depend who's playing. That's it, really. So any non-club team sports, it would just depend who's the individuals participating. And if I like them, then sure. Because I do want to play the wrestling games on stream. But I'll probably just choose one wrestler per game, so it's not just The Rock every game. Because if I was The Rock, I'd probably be doing that. Remember Black Adam? What happened at that movie? I forgot that movie existed actually. Iceland with the cross and it's deflected for a corner. This second half's flown by, but it's not been a very exciting watch. There, look at that. There, bang. Ooh. Who else was it? Who's the defender? 22. Neve Charles. See, my water bottles fell over. That's astounded. Neve Charles. I think she also put off the second shot, and then when Hannah Hampton pushed it, she just booted it away. Iceland with the corner. I've not seen a good corner today. None at the Shields game, none here. Lauren out, man, she's full of grass. And you can see the black things. You can feel it in your shoes. As Iceland. Oh, another good save by Hannah Hampton. I told you she's one of the best. I don't know if I'd call her the GOAT, but she's definitely in the top five. Maybe even sneaking in the top three. Oh, well, look at that. Bang. Come on. Look at that. Bang. Come on. Look at that. Bang. Come on. Hi, I'm Barry Scott, and this is Still Bang. I remember him. Hi, guys. And he used to shout. Iceland corner. Is it? Huh? They had a corner, and yet it's our free kick or something. But I swear that we. Huh? Let's have a look at this. There's the shot. Bang! Look at that, man. That's not what I was hoping the replay was going to be. I wanted to see why it's a offside or free kick. 8 minutes left, plus, well, nearly 7. Plus stoppages. So other sports I want to get into. So there's football, obviously, that I already watch. NFL, maybe rugby, maybe cricket. But I need like a whole day dedicated to that. Definitely wrestling, because I wanted to get into that properly. And 619 comes from Rey Mysterio. It has Iceland. Ooh, and Hampton. Fumbled, but she caught it. Just going to give me a more adrenaline boost by making my heart race. Um, What other sports? It has to be a sport that I've got a connection to in some way, shape, or form. I used to watch NFL highlights, I had wrestling annuals. I used to check the rugby scores for some reason. I know why, partly I did it, but I was also, I don't know why I chose rugby of all the sports as well to look at the scores off in the teletext. Maybe cricket, because there's a ex-footballer who plays cricket. I forgot her name. It's not going to be every sport. There has to be a valid reason for me, especially during childhood, to want to watch that sport. I wouldn't watch horse racing. I don't agree with it. I think and do feel it is animal abuse. Whipping a horse should be um, classed as animal abuse. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with these equestrian people using horses as show ponies. Basically, that shouldn't be allowed. Delia Zora Zomers is off for Helen Eriksdotter. Are these all like from the same father? Is that why they're called daughter? Well, yeah, the same mother, whatever. WeDoTV.com. That sounds a bit like a scam website. WeDoTV.com does not sound like a legal website to watch stuff for free. I'm sorry. Header by Iceland, and honestly, she is gonna give me. Oh, that's 3 players down, and Hampton more than I had. The long throw specialist, sitting. Lucy Bronze looks sorry. No, and Hampton's down. Head injury as well. The medics are on. Lucy Bronze is staying with her. Hopefully she's alright. Number 23 staying with her, which is good. I like that. I like when, obviously, you can tell it's serious, the opposition stays. Because at the end of the day, I was chatting to Dave the Rave today at the Shields match. Sunderland legend he is. Anyways, and he was like, after the double overuse. And he's like, it's just a game of football. It's just a game and that's it, which is, valid. I know people were getting arrested at the derby before the match had kicked off or whatever. So I get that. I get like it's rivalries, but it's people. You know what I mean? And I have the looks all right to continue. I can see all the black stuff. That's all in their trainers, That's horrible, that. Because it just gets in. Like the black stones or something. I can feel it. Because I know fine well what it is. 2 minutes left plus stoppages. And I've done go free kick. Missy Bronze header. Handball. Our throw in. I was saying yeah because Iceland were complaining. Again, I'm unbiased even if it is my team. I don't want to win because of a decision that was wrongfully given for us. Alessia Russo has a bit of a knock. Jess Carter is coming on for Esme Morgan. Oh, I'm racist. Sorry, it's Jessica Carter. Must be our twin sister. Sorry. Not once have I ever seen Jessica Carter being used. It's just Jess Carter. Probably be like 3 minutes of stoppage time. That pitch is horrendous. I do have a soft spot for those types of rugged pitches, but it is horrendous. But he has us with the ball. What can we do? 30 seconds of normal to play. Going to Iceland. Surely that's a yellow card. Picking the ball back. Looks like it's going to be a long one, even though the nearer the one box, 5 minutes of stoppage time. So it's going to be a long throw, even though they're closer to their own penalty box and they are the start of the half circle in their half, near the starting point. Are we? Corner, throw him to us near the corner. Lucy Bronze. See, that would be the perfect opportunity to cross it in, but nobody was in the box. There will be another T-shirt change for the Inter Miami game. I've got essentially a shirt off Wish, it looks like. As Iceland. Oop, oop, oop. Iceland have the ball, the booty. Geordie Georgia is it? Wins it, number 8. Iceland, us. I used to like going to Iceland actually. But I have a lot more stuff that I wouldn't really see in like Asda or wherever. But yes. Oh no 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 no. Iceland. Oh, what did they need to do to score? And Anthony outside of a goal, all she needs to do is just lift it up. But she tries to just not pass it into the net, but low shot it into the net. And Lucy Bronze. No, sorry, I'm not. Who am I giving the juice to? Is it Lottie Ruben Moy? Yeah. All she needs to do is just. Although she was falling. Iceland have been very unlucky not to score. I don't think we really deserve a clean sheet. I don't think we deserve a win. I think it should just be a draw. Both teams have been even enough. But even then, I would say Iceland probably deserve more of something out of it purely because they've actually tried the second half to do something, whereas we've just been playing woeful. So our defendant that's kept us in it, clearly by the scoreline, but Iceland throw in. Beach bum. Say yes to more adventures. 2 minutes left. Long throw specialist again, number 23, somebody's daughter. How do we keep on getting these free kicks after their corners and throw-ins? I don't understand it. I don't think I've watched a match where there's been this many free kicks from the opposition's attempts to score in like one match, let alone a half. 80 seconds left. What can we do? That better not become a habit of me saying, it's like a dog. Like, oh, come on. Don't play for the corner flag. You deserve that. Even if you are our player getting pushed off the ball because you're trying to play for the corner. If that was one of my players, I'd be absolutely livid. And now just shoot it out. And now Iceland can just, within the last 45 seconds, do something. You don't play for the corner flag. No, whoever that was for us deserved to be flung off the ball. Like, final seconds of the game. Yeah, referee will blow after this. Shall let this pod fizzle out. Don't play for the corner flag. But we're going to, won't we? So Iceland have a throw-in. I feel like this is a bit. You've got to allow them the throw-in if there's time. We're playing 30 seconds over. But then look at this. Should just blow straight away. So what's the point of having the throw-in? It's not going to get anywhere. But I appreciate it's not being a very overwhelming stream. Much love. And I'll have to. I bet not be sunburned. I'll look red. I better not be sunburned. Better just be the camera. Yeah, I'm not actually that red in real life. Look at that. That's when I see something. Doesn't look so bad, but it hurts. Uh, much love, my G's. Much love. I will be on for the Inter Miami game if it's being delayed latest 10 o'clock. So I'll see you then.